didn't mean to stop the stream. I meant to mute the mic. I don't know how I got those buttons confused, but I did. That was probably a good spot to pause anyway, but yeah, now we'll go use the bathroom. Okay, I think I've got a solution. I was trying to think of, like, I didn't want to go with the obvious ones of, like, Epona or something like that. So I figured instead of it being a horse, since it is still something you ride around, it's like a car, something in green car, and I've watched and played a lot of Hot Wheels in general. Like, I was a Hot Wheels kid growing up. And my favorite series from Hot Wheels is the Acceleracers, but unfortunately the only green cars in Acceleracers, really, are like the drone cars, which are like capital L, capital S hyphen O1, like they're not really actual names. But in the prequel, which is Hot Wheels World Race, there is a green car. And I don't think that's how you spell it. I can double check that, but we are only allowed 8 characters, so... Yeah, the actual spelling of Balistik is... Well, if I can get an image to pop up, I was gonna do that. There we go. Is with 2 L's, Ballistik, but we can't fit that because that's one too many characters, so oops. Let's pull that image open in a new tab. Just to show you what it looks like, I'll show you a picture of the model car and then how it actually looks in World Race. really hard to find a picture of from World Race for some reason. There we go. Let's switch windows here. There we go. So this is what the actual like toy car looks like for Balistik. Because again, this is the road beasts are basically the green team, quote unquote. Primarily, not always, but primarily they stick to the same colors. So primarily green for them. And then this is what it actually looks like in the movie. This is not a high quality, like when I zoom this out, is a very low quality picture, as you can see by the titles, but that gives you an idea of what Balistik looks like. So that's the main green car in Hot Wheels that I could think of. So that was the color that we went with. So, Balistik it is. Again, spelled incorrectly, but I only get 8 characters, so I can only do so much. Balistik, huh? Not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I like it. I was thinking about naming him after my favorite car, which is Shiraka Takamoto's car from Excel Racers, which is the baseline. But that car is like almost entirely white rather than green, so there's not a hint of green on that car. Did it. You can get off of the Yoshi and not, you know, hurt this child's back. In battle, he can repeatedly bounce on enemies using his ground pound move, or use Gulp to inhale enemies whole and spit them out for massive damage. Yup, he sure enough can. If he really wanted to take the time, if you had saved your shine sprites, you could go all the way back to, and it's not that far of a walk, but you could go back to upgrade him if you wanted to, but I'm not going to worry about it. He'll be used a lot outside of battle, because I do like the increased movement speed, obviously, but, like, in battle, if he's not required, I'm not going to be using him. He's one of those, like, does a lot of small damage multi-hit attacks, which tend to not work that well. Unfortunately, I know all too well from Lady Bo from the first game, but again, character-wise, favorite character for all the partners. Attack-wise is probably the worst, unfortunately, because if your opponent has any level of defense that is higher than 0, it's going to immediately cut their damage down substantially. Use a partner move at least once. Well, good news, that's literally what we're going to do. As for Mort, just up his defense, I guess. Press ZR and release when the star lights up. Got it. Nice trick, Mario. If you can't see them, then they can't see you. That's clearly how it works. So now we'll just appeal, because the fight's basically over. And there we go. I mean, you have to go back to the minor league now, but once I surpassed whoever was 12th and then would get knocked down, or whoever was 10th and got knocked down to 11th. Sorry, got that wrong again. Whoever was 9th and would get knocked down to 10th, you could just fight and beat them. Oh no, not The Office. No, he's just gonna be like, hey, you made it to Major Leagues. Nice job. Yeah, he was looking at a stash. He had 30 coins. Yeah, no thanks. I'm thinking something in purple with an upside down L, perhaps? Probably not, huh? Now we're hanging out with the big boys. Mustache name? Yes, that's the actual secret. Mario is... his name's still Mario. It's his mustache that's named Gonzalez. Not sure, but it definitely looks weird. I think you're right, Gonzalez. Fake. Where's the real one? And now it begins. If you want the crystal star, heed my instructions from X. True. Hi. Destroy the foe before you. That is the only concern of a true warrior. Oh, thank you, Meta Knight. Truly none can stand against the almighty SS tier. Unless we're talking about post-Brawl, in which case he got nerfed to hell and back. I don't even know what the tier lists are anymore. I've long since stopped keeping track. And it was more for a laugh anyway. Like, there are plenty of characters that are considered bad on the tier list that players could be phenomenal with, so... But I might look that up in a second, just out of curiosity. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Who's in last place on the tier list? Why am I not surprised that it's Ganondorf again? Where's my boy? How far has my king fallen? Oh my god, he's way the fuck down there. It's 54 out of 82. What the hell? Luckily, I don't main Marth anymore. I main Lucina, so I'm actually in an okay spot at 22. The Tiny Spinies. Hit the crowd at least 3 times. Oh my god. So yeah, in case anyone was wondering, at least from whenever this is being streamed, which is the 24th of May. Steve is in first. Pythra is in second. Joker's in third. Sonic's in fourth. Fox in fifth. Robin sixth. Kazuya in sixth. Roy is in eighth. When the frick did that happen? I'm thinking of him in Melee, and he was not good back then. Peach and Daisy are tied for 9, and Cloud is in 10. I'm not going to go through all 82 characters. But yeah, the bottom 3 are DDD, Little Mac, and Ganondorf, which I can see Little Mac, he's not that... He's fun to play as, but if you get him in the air, like, yeah, he really can't fight in the air that well. Alright. I'm gonna keep Yoshi for one more fight, but that's probably it, honestly. Wee, it's gonna be fun poking at you. Poke, poke. What are you, the ostrich from Wii Party U's hide and go beak? Kill the crowd at least 3 times. Well, first. Red Spike Top, it's the most well-protected of the Buzzy Beetle species. Max PS5, attacks 3, defense is a whopping 4. Yep, this guy's hard. It has really high defense, and firing explosions don't hurt it at all. You just find a way to flip it over. It's underside as a defensive 0. Red Spike, what a pain, there's gonna be a way to flip it over. That's probably another one that, like, Yoshi would work decently well for, of just, like, throwing them into each other. Or you could, if you're good at the super guards, you could just counter them until they die. That would take a while, but you could do it. Curious to see if it'll work. Yeah, totally does. So yeah, if you're having trouble with those, do that as well. Provided you don't get the you can't use flower points thing. If you get the you can't use flower points, probably Earth Tremor or an item, one of the two. Yeah, they did change it to that all you got instead of how's that floor taste. I had a feeling they would probably get rid of that line, but that's a shame. Oh well. Out of curiosity, let's see if I heard back from my teammates on how that meeting went. She's going to bed right now. Oh, I thought she was working tonight. Well, she still sent me the message. I'm not going to read that out loud because it is work related, and I do have some semblance of not just divulging everything. Yeah, that's what I figured. So this part is not exactly, like, anything that's too terribly secretive at all. So, I have an upcoming week off of work because basically the whole campus, except for my department, which is the overnight department, all go and take a trip that's out of state. So that would mean, theoretically, you'd think, oh, cool, well, you get, like, a week off free, right? Like, you don't get paid for it, but you don't work, so it's, you know, basically a vacation without having to sacrifice your vacation hours, unless you want the 40 hours worth of pay. Which you would be correct if we worked in a place that actually knew what they were doing, but we don't, so. Apparently now it says, everybody is set to work the Colorado trip, and maybe we won't have to work, but she will update us if we actually do have, a scheduled day on. One person is staying longer than usual, so they might have to stay in a cottage. Renee, I swear if you manage to, like, somehow get the entire trip canceled, we're all going to actually kill you. You're gonna be Coleslaw Kid, and that ain't good. It's true, coleslaw's not great. Isn't that even, like, a TikTok that was previously a Vine of, like, here's all the stuff that I ordered. Oh, perfect, cold slaw, and they just, like, immediately just, like, take it and throw it in the trash. Don't damage your opponent in the first 3 turns. Oh, great. That's nice. Alright, well, if that's the case, and I just can't do anything... The shell broke. I guess we'll just put up another. Because we're not allowed to attack, so this is what we're doing. Man, I feel like I'm hitting that way too early, and yet, here we are. Alright, I think at this point we're good to go. Oh, wait, we're not. Hold on. Nah, go ahead and use the star power. Yeah, so this is also 2. Gotcha. So they just raised Earth Tremors, which again, I feel is fair. I'm hoping that they'll lower some of the other ones, because there's one that costs like 5, and I'm like, it's not worth 5. 4, maybe, but like 5, I don't know about that. Gosh, freaking dang it, Dave. Yeah, that was not great, but it's fine. That was enough. We only needed to get at least 4 total, so we're good. Oh, nope, you can't use that. Alright, fine. Oh, no, thank you. I don't need that. Bye. Alright, so we got 2 options now. One is an item and one is Earth Tremor. And I think I would rather just use the item, to be honest. I should have appealed before I did that to get some of that star power back, but it's fine. Yep, sure do. Go to the watering hole outside the Glitz Pit from X. Take a very quick nap. Nap's done. I wish I could take a nap and feel fully rested, like, just literally like that. It's like that thing that they show in Fairly Odd Parents where it's like, yeah, it's time for, like, you to learn all your school stuff, and then you just, like, put a helmet on, and there's just, like, an 8-second download, and then you're just done for the day. If you could still make that exciting, then, like, that would be a really good way to be like, okay, now that you did all your learning, like, this is your opportunity to, like, learn further with whatever you want to specifically. Like, if you want to learn music, you can go and learn music. Like, you can learn what things you're passionate about as opposed to what's required. Hi. How's it going? It's pretty good. How you doing? Doing a little research. Speaking of which, ever heard of the 7 Wonders of the Glitz Pit? Yeah, this place has rumors and secrets and spades, but 7 Wonders of the Glitz Pit is the most mysterious of the bunch. How about it? Want to hear the 7 Wonders or not? I'm good. We could be here a while otherwise. The man-eating toilet. technically you, like, figure out all the answers to all those, like... The man-eating toilet is the fact you have to use a toilet as a warp pipe at one point here. Hi, Ms. Mouse. I have. I'd keep a whisker tweaked, love. Something stinks here and it's not a ripe cheese. It's true. Girl knows what's up. I hope they made Miss Mouse a tiny bit more viable. I might check and see when she's available to be recruited and do that specific mission, but I won't worry about it for the immediate time being. And this is the hammer. Or the super hammer, rather. Use a wicked cool new technique, the spin. Hold on B and rotate L, then release B. Whee! That actually felt a lot more comfortable than playing or doing that in the original game. Yep, all good. You can now also break these by doing that. And the smaller gray ones, I think you can break now. Not the big gray ones, but the smaller ones. Plus your hammer attack is boosted now. And you can use that, like, spinning ability. I don't really do that. I think, technically, if you went back and fought the clefts, you might be able to damage them with that, because it would make them crash into each other. So maybe. Real nice hammer all around. Solid craftsmanship, good grip, high bonk ability. We're talking about the thing you just gave me, right? Cheap either, so I ever gave you the spin. Oh, so this is getting the Nimbus 2000 / Firebolt for Mr. Harold Peter. Smash the blockade in the locker room from X. Yeah, the problem is that's the minor league locker room, so we have to figure out how to get in there. Gotta get in there. Such a bad line. I thought that was initially from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, but no, he actually says that line in the dub, and I'm like, oh. Alright, that's not... I thought he was joking when he said that was actually from the show, but nope. Hi. Got word that you somehow fell back down to the minor league again. Can't say I understand why. Anyway, going in. I mean, actually what happened is I left something here. I just need to go get it real quick, and then I'll be right out. Hey, guess what? We got you guys a new room. You got this little spot right here. This is a very cozy room. This is where I would set up the bed. Like, this is away from prying eyes. It'd be much nicer here. Ah, heck. Yeah, dubious documents. Set of documents that go into detail of a lot of important stuff. Kind of scientific paper on the crystal stars. Ball's fake. The real star's got to be here somewhere. This just reeks of funny business. Is there anything else we can mess around with in here? Because there's not. Like, once we go back there, Jolene's gonna... A set of documents that go into detail of a lot of important stuff. Yeah, there's nothing else to say here. Alright. What are you doing here? Sorry, look. The bathroom was occupied, and they warned me not to go in. They're like, you're not even gonna want to come in here after I go out? So, yeah. Well, that, and we also got the hammer, so it wasn't a total waste. the shell shockers. Now listen, in this battle, I want you to avoid swapping partners out. Go through Brungio to fight to decide this by the end. Alright, so you cannot switch partners. Which probably means that... Oops. It means that I should remember that this is here, and that it exists. Okay, we are good on... HPs. We're all good. Alright. Go FP2. Alright. It's King K again, except he's dyed his shell and shoes blue. Let's swap partners. That's a shady paratroopa. It's a shady Koopa with wings. Obviously, max HP is 8, attacks 3, defense is 1. Knock its wings off, and it's a shady Koopa. Unlike typical Koopas and paratroopers, its attack jumps when it flips up off of its back. It says that it's a move that hits you and your partners once. Is that possible? I guess the thing big, just beat it quickly after we killed it. Probably so. So then actually do this correctly. Nope. I can't tell if I'm hitting the button too early or too late. That's the real problem. But now I can't damage that guy at all, so... Oh, he used it on his ally. Alright, well. Shady Koopa, it's yet another member of the Koopa family tree. Max CP is 8, attacks 3, defense is 1. The difference between them and other Koopas, they can attack from their backs. That's not all. When they're on their backs, their attack gets boosted and they get a terrifying technique. That's pretty tricky. No wonder they're called Shady Koopas, huh? Let's use Clock Out. We haven't done that yet, and then I won't have to worry about that as well. When a button appears over the enemy, tap that button. Oh, enemy. Is there any particular reason why I would want to throw the bomb into the audience? What? Oh well, it's probably fine. Oops, no, I don't need to do that. Just gonna work on getting some of that star power back. Alright, I think I figured out the key. The key is to not watch that little thing of like, hey, just keep watching this A button to press. Don't watch that. Oh, it's those nerds again. Not really, I can heal my FP pretty easily. It's not that big a deal. No thanks. Actually, I have to go and check some of my items just so I've got more options for if I need that. Thankfully, this does not require any command like don't swap partners, so. That works too. I keep thinking that that will be under that section because you're appealing for the star power, but it's not there. Bye. Yeah, have fun reading that paper that you took from us. I'd be more mad, except, again, spoilers are loud. I know she's actually the one helping us. She's actually on our side, like, more than almost any other character in this thing. Keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, and you are D-A-D-M-E-A-T. Man, that dude sounds peeved. I'm thinking that isn't our ex, buddy. What do you think would send something like that? Yeah, that's definitely not X. It's probably Rawk or the actual big bad, which, spoiler alert, if you are watching this mute for maybe like the next 5 seconds, is Grubba. It's Grubba who's the big bad for this chapter. Alright. Who are we fighting? And what are the rules? The Fuzz. I want you to stand pat, okay? Do not do any damage at all. The crowd loves your partner, so let them do the fight instead. Give the people what they want. That sounds awful in this particular one, but okay. Because this is one of the fights where there's a lot of enemies, so having multiple people attack would normally be nice. I think the good news is I only need to tattle like 1 or 2 of the 4 of them. Or 1 of the 3 of them. Is there 3 or 4? Oh, there's only 3. Okay, I only have to tattle the green one then. So I'd probably kill the first 2 and then... Or no, we haven't fought the pink ones. We'll suck up your souls. You do that. Yeah, I'll probably at the very least get the first one out of the fight. Only let your partner damage your opponent. One. I guess, you know what? This is not technically damaging my opponent. It's stopping them from moving, but it's not damaging them. There you go. Mario can just keep appealing in the meantime. Alright, we'll start with you. That's a green fuzzy. As you can see, it's a fuzzy and it's green. Duh. Max HP is 5, attacks 3, defense is 0. This is similar to normal fuzzy, so it replenishes its own HP as it sucks out ours. Ew, that is just the grossest thing ever. If you don't find that idea gross, seriously, there's something wrong with you. The main difference between this and other fuzzies is that this one multiplies. You know, I bet this thing would look great sitting next to a gold fuzzy. Green and gold? Are we big Packers fans here? Like, alright. I mean, I don't really care about football, so, like, you know, your favorite team's your favorite team, but that might be just referencing something I'm missing there. The good news is, since we basically have a full audience here, by the time they get another turn, we'd just be able to do that again. Which we should be able to. If I'd gotten that stylish command right, but we might still be okay. Yeah, we're still good. Hit him again, boys. Flower Fuzzy. Wow, what a totally pretty fuzzy, don't you think? It's alright. HP is 6, attacks 3, defense is 0. This thing attacks by boinging and sucking out FP. How uncool, we need FP. Once it charges up its own FP, it uses magical attacks. Better beat it before it does. I didn't realize it did that, actually. Oh, I just got it. It's a Flower Fuzzy because it sucks up your FP. Flower points, duh. I mean, I got that. I didn't realize that it would actually, like, use magical attacks, probably because it never lasted long enough for me to see that, but cool. Good to know. Bulk of that star power back. We get pretty close, hopefully. Yeah, we got it back. Nice. I could have sworn that there were 4 that you had to fight. I thought you had to fight a gold one as well, but I guess not. Which at that point, I mean, it would have just been more of the same. It would have clocked out the next one and just kept going. Jolene brought you a piece of cake from a fan, I guess. Well, won't it? Eat it. Eat the cake. Fully recovered. Get the star power back too? No, I guess not. That's fine. Look, if a fan wants to bring you cake, just let him do it. Magic Koopa Masters. In this battle, be sure to use a partner skill at least twice. I mean, I'll probably have to tattle more than once, so that should be no sweat. And away we go. If I remember, the one that's the biggest pain is the white one, because it can turn him or his allies invisible so you can't damage them. That's a white magic Koopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in white. Max SP is 7, attacks 4, defense is 0. It attacks with magic and can replenish its allies' HP. Better hit it first, huh? It also says use magic to make copy of itself when it's all alone. I think all the magic Koopas do that. Let's see how much this does. I think it's like 6, probably. Yeah, sure enough. Well, that's a bummer. So is it the green one that does that? Nice shot, nerd. That's a red magic Koopa. It's a Koopa wizard dressed in red. Max SP is 7, attacks 4, defense is 0. Besides using offensive magic, it can also use magic to boost its attack and defense. When it's alone, this wizard will use magic to multiply. The fact that you can't tell which is the real one is super annoying. Yep. I'd say though, that shade of red is definitely not its color. Yeah, doesn't really work that well. Alright, so that's the partner skill done. It's probably not worth using the, yeah, we could try this. That was was alright. That's probably the best we had to, like, heavily damage the one I tattled and also defeat the one with low health. It's a green Magic Koopa. It's a Koopa Wizard dressed in green. Magic PS7 attacks 4, defense is 0. It has magic attacks and can also use magic to make itself or its allies electrified or invisible. Ah, the green one does it then. It'll make copies of itself, which is totally annoying because you can't tell the real from the copy. Yep. Yeah, I'll take a courage shell. Why not? Fire away, my boy. Thanks. We haven't learned our lesson. Nice shot, nerd. That took up like half the screen and you still missed. I have no idea. Well, you know what we could do is just this. Oh, right. Quick hammer is like a set number of damage. I was thinking with the upgraded hammer that would do 3, but nope. Oh well. Your electricity's gone, so bye. And that's another level. I feel like we're getting decently close to the point of where the audience size should grow. But I guess not yet. And now we get my boy! Hello, gorgeous. Darling, how are you? My boy, it's good to see you again. We really don't get to see you enough. Let's tattle our Lord and Savior. That's Lord Bowser, but what's he doing here? My mind just blew a fuse. Max HP is 30, attack is 3, and defense is 1. He's hotter than I expected. He's got a poisonous bite, so watch out. It'll make your HP decrease gradually. Also, if he ground pounds you, you won't be able to use one of your commands. Just focus your attention on beating him down, Mario. Is he considered a spiked enemy? Let's find out. Nope, he's not. Okay. I mean, he's got horns on his head, so he's potential. Blah. Haha, I get poisoned, nerd. Oh, that lasts for a while, though. So I should only take 2 more turns if I do every action command correctly. You should get some licks in. Lick, lick. I think if you guard it, you don't lose that whatever command, since it seals one at random. It's only if you fail to... Only if you fail to block it successfully. It feels like when one stage light falls on somebody, it's just like an inevitability that one will fall within the next turn or two. And that, as they say, is that. Arrgh! What a cutie. Poor Bowser. That was Bowser. Yeah. The man, the myth, the legend. Can he come back and just, like, hang out with us for the rest of the game, please? Asking for a friend. The friend is me. Next opponent will be Crawdaddy. Listen to this battle. I want you to use any items. That might not be too much. Real men don't need no trinkets to help them hand out a proper whooping, you hear? Like in the olden days when they used to joust and then they realized that they had guns, so somebody just pulled out a gun and shot the other guy, and everyone was like, wow, that was much faster, yeah. Yeah, at least this is just one guy, though, so it's not quite as bad. The Dark Gatekeeper, Crawdaddy. Foolish mortals, I will drag you through the gate to the netherworld. I don't need to be going to your nether regions, sir. Don't use items. That's a Dark Craw. Yikes. It's a ghastly-looking spear thrower. Max PS 20, attacks defense and attack is 6 and defense is 0. Wow, that's some serious attack power. You don't want to jump on it if its spear's pointing up, because that would hurt. We're running the male spill test, so he sure looks like he's got a point to make. Tiny bungle. If you know, you know. We'll see how much damage you can do before I decide how to defend against him. So he just does those 6. He just does 6. Alright. Well, since I can't do that, and I can't use items... first of all, no. Now, like I said, since I can't use items, I could switch... Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll switch. I was gonna say I would switch to Mario, like have Mario go first, and then clock him out, and then appeal with my partner. But I think we'll be fine to just do this, honestly. Ouch, now that is gonna hurt. Not too bad. We might get one more level. It'll probably be on the chapter boss that we get the level, but we'll probably get one more level before the chapter ends. But that's only a guess. I can't say that for certain. But I feel like if the remainder of the fights up through the champion give about the same amount of star points, we'll probably get there. Or pretty close. Yep, what we got? Aww! Go to the telephone booth outside the pavilion from X. Yeah, it was where that star piece was. Which I'm willing to bet for most first-time players and let you, like, watch somebody else play. Oh, hey. How's it going? You pudgy little punk. Glass houses, stones. What a nerd. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, there's a chance it was Rawk. I think it's probably the big bad of the chapter, but it could be Rawk. Of being like, hey, get your nose out of where it don't belong type of thing. Hey, we've started to get, like, posters of ourselves up there. That's nice. Oops. And a storage key! Nice. Well, the storage room next to Grubba's office. Yeah. I feel like if it's like, hey, this is key unlocks the storage room, you don't immediately have to, like, and I mean immediately, have to tell me, like, hey, you should go unlock the storage room with the key that I just gave you. Yeah, I wagered that's what you wanted me to do with the key. Like, if you wanted me to do something else, like destroy it, you would tell me, but otherwise I'm going to assume that's why you would give me the key. His mouse! I don't remember you being in here, but maybe you were in the original. I didn't know he hung with crooks and he looked like one. Hey. Did you make noise while you stole stuff? Nah, she would never do that. I'm the best mouse burglar of all time. I'm silent. Don't let the Sonic fans hear you say that, because then they're gonna get very mad. If they think that you're the best burglar that's, like, devious and scandalous and whatever. It's quite obvious that someone else must have been monkeying about. Yeah, someone was banging around like a chimpanzee, probably. I take what I needed, now I'll be on my way. Alright, have fun. Is that what's called a kiss? I heard about those things. I'm jealous. Only you get it. Yep. Only me. Bye, Ms. Mouse. She's such a good burglar, she can, like, just actively walk through the front door and still no one will get her. What was that kiss like? I gotta get me one of those. Excuse me, you're, like, not even a day old. Find the switch to reach the attic from X. Find the switch? It's right in the dock, because that's what we're playing. Alright, anyway, moving swiftly on. Is there perchance? That was a good guess. I will almost assuredly never use that, but there you go. Bonk. Yeah, I kind of, like, do enjoy having, like, oh, well, you have, like, a hallway where, like, several rooms you can't go into, and then just one by one you're able to get more freedom to travel between those rooms. Like, first you get just basically Grubba's office, if you want to talk to him, which does nothing, and, the minor leagues. Then you get the major leagues. You can go back to the minor leagues and get a secret area that's in there. You get in here. Is there anything else over here? No, I needed the key. Okay, we're good. I guess not. Ah, that's what I was thinking of. That actually might be one that Koops is supposed to get. You might be able to get it with your Yoshi, though. Oh, maybe not. those are probably one of the more useless badges as well, of like upping your partner's max HP. Provided that you've been like using the level up system, you're probably fine to not do that, honestly. You get a decent amount of health otherwise. So you can find hide your hair if nobody in the storage room is what you're saying? Appeared to be secure. It's most likely just a rat or something. I don't think we've missed much anyway. Ain't work on King K? Afraid we still don't know the whereabouts. Well, you know what? That's what he gets for saying that he's going to retire. That is like a surefire way to get yourself axed. That's confidential, sir. Yep. Oh, he took a retirement, alright. Somebody up there? Meow. Just a little old kitty cat. Here I am thinking someone's up there peeping. I mean, them kitties do be peeping, though. They're always watching. Little bandits. Yep, let's get out of here. Is there a, my brain wants to say there's a star piece in this specific spot, but I don't think there is. Nah, there's not. There's not enough room to do... Well, actually there is, but it still wouldn't be enough for a panel to be over here to flip over for a star piece. Alright, where are we at? I think we're at 5? Oh, 3. I was way off. Sure to use a partner skill at least twice. Easy enough, since I'll be having to tattle all 3 of them. Oh, yeah. Hamma, Bama, and Flare. Wait, why is the boomerang bro... That's the wrong color. It should be blue. Yeah, that's definitely the wrong color. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. I remember the most annoying one being the boomerang one, so... We'll start with him. That's a boomerang bro. This relative to the Hammer Bros prefers boomerangs. Max speed 7, attacks 2, defense is 1. He attacks twice as a boomerang, on the way out and on the way back. As if she starts getting low, he fights all the harder. Prepare for multiple attacks. Just said use a partner skill. Why not? Fire effect looked kind of cool. Yeah, that's why I remember the boomerang bros being a pain in the butt. Didn't really matter, but, you know, it made me feel good to get it correct. So, that's clearly all that matters. Alright. I guess we'll go with this one next. That's a hammer, bro. You know him. He throws hammers. Hence the name. Max HP is 7, attacks 4, defense is 1. When his HP drops and he thinks he's in trouble, he'll toss a hammer barrage. Nothing about these guys has changed. They're as tough as ever, so brace yourself. Book always skips the important stuff. How do they carry endless hammers? Yeah, don't worry about it. It's probably the hammer space. And the fire will steadily do damage. Well, that's unfortunate. Doesn't this also, like... Oh, it's just poison. Well, that's kind of crap. But, oh well. Well, let's do clock out. Why not? We haven't done it for a couple fights, I think. There we go. And lastly, the Fire Bro. My preferred of the three if I'm playing Mario Baseball. The also the Hammer Bro spits out fire. Max HP is 7, attacks 3, defense is 1. If you get hit by a fireball, you might catch on fire. Yeah, I noticed that. When his HP gets low, he gets desperate and totally starts attacking like a fiend. Like a chimpanzee, yep. Finish that one off. And that's all she wrote. And that double EXP would have been nice there, but oh well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with the boss fight we'll get there. With the chapter boss fight, not the Rawk fight. I don't know why I'm being coy about it. About who it could possibly be. We already know. It's fine. 246, nice. 10 more and we'll have 16 squared. And away we go. Get another email yet? Yep, there it is. What do we got? He's like always so surprised to see an email there. It's your last warning. Stop snooping around about the Crystal Star. If you don't, you'll suffer the same fate as the others who've gone missing. I think that was a different guy just because of like how he did the dead meat thing with all caps. I think it's a different dude. I think the first one's Rawk and the second is the actual big bad. How did they get your email, by the way? Alright, responding to message. Just keep on going. Number 2, which is going to be, I think, the Dark Knight dude. Oh no, it's Chomp Country, right, because you have number 1 and then the actual champion. That's what it is. So don't swap partners. Alright. That might be kind of a pain, potentially. Hi. Another gift arrived from one of your admirers. I'll just leave it over here if that's okay. Do with it what you will. Yeah, don't eat that one. That one's poison. Spike-tastic, it might catch on. Alright. Chomp Country. Our Farf, farf, farf. I agree. Bark, bark, pants, slobber. As they say in Mario Party 6, might be 7. Whichever one it is, it's the star stealing board where you can use them. Let's have a look. I think their defense is 2, maybe 3. 3, yeah. That's a red chomp. It's a rabid red, biting, chewing, chomping fool. Max HP is 6, attack is 5, defense is 3. Its attack is so powerful we could be in a world of hurt if we don't beat it fast. Which is why it's really, really annoying that its defense is so high. Yeah. Its HP is pretty low though, so items and special moves might just work. Just like that color. Think someone painted after it fell asleep at a party? Nah, they probably would have drawn a penis on its head instead. But how should I know? I was never the first person to fall asleep at a party, because I can just keep myself up for way too long. So I might be the one that's the most tired the entire time. But I won't be the first to fall asleep, I can promise you that. Ah, no! I finally messed it up. I couldn't tell if I hit it, like, if I was going for the next one and just tapped it too quickly or what there. Nice. Get bodied. Well. I don't think Goombella can do any damage, so let's just get part of that star power back. Nice. You can see him, like, wigging out over there, the guy that ate the cake in the corner. Nice. That's what you get for eating something that didn't belong to you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go and call an ambulance for this man who's been poisoned. He'll probably be fine. He's fine. Body went numb, stupid cake. Hate cake. Never eat cake again. I actually have some coconut cake in the refrigerator. I should eat some of that. I don't actually know what it does if you eat it, but, like... Let's find out, shall we? Your partner eats it before you can, and you don't get to use them for the match. Okay, well, fair enough. I figured it would, like, cut your HP in half, or, like, make you unable to move the first couple turns or something. Alright, now actually number 1, the Koopinator. In this battle, I want you to avoid using your jump. Oh my god. Well, he's a spiked enemy, so that's actually fine. Because, like, obviously we couldn't jump on him, so... If that had been somebody you couldn't get with a hammer, that would have been a nightmare, but... Thankfully not the case. Like, if that had been the Lakitu, I don't know what we would have done. I guess we would have had to use the Earth Tremor. The Razor Blade Brigadier. That's actually a pretty cool title. Yeah, let's do it. Don't use your jump. Get some info, shall we? That's a Dark Koopa Troll. These guys totally just ooze toughness, don't you think? Max HP is 25, attack is 5, defense is 2. After it charges up power, its next attack will be devastating. Try to survive it. It's almost like those eyes are there just to warn you how tough it is. Or maybe it just doesn't get much sleep. Honestly, same though. I feel that on a personal level. Alright, show me what you got. That was fast, I'll give you that. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to swap. Good news is we might be able to get our star power back up to full before having to fight Rawk, so there's that at least. Plus I got the shine sprites up there, so potential for that as well. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Nice. Full bingo. Everything is full. Oof. They were not kidding. Yikes. I'm actually going to change up my strategy slightly here. Sir, please do not. Man, that window is very tiny. And that was why I put the shield up. I am out of FP, but he's only going to have 2 health after this shot, and then I'll have 1 if I attack with Koops again. So a regular hammer should be just fine. Also, I'm going to get another chance for the shine sprite, so there's that too. Even if I don't get this, like, I can just get all that other stuff back, so it's no big deal. Yeah, that roulette is way easier to hit. Or I've just apparently got the timing down, unlike when I last did the regular 1,000-year door. But hey, either way. That fight wouldn't have been too bad, even without getting the shines, but the shines definitely made it easier. Give me a sec, I am hunting for something. Somebody's asking for, on one of my group chats, for a thing. I may not have that image in this folder. Let me check. I forgot I had all these memes of the printer stuff of like, I can smell the fear in you, Jacob, so I've decided that I'm going to die today. What is it about freaking printers, man? Like, they're the most unreliable thing ever. I really need to clean out this folder, or just rename it so I can find things better. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or today. If I was smart, I would have done it already. Or just labeled everything correctly and not have to do it in the first place. There's so many good memes in here. So many good memes. Maybe it's not here. Yeah, it's not in there. Okay. Alright. Mark's ranking rose to 1, which means he's number 2, not 1. Because number 1 is not the champion, because why would that be the thing? Remove the Great Gonzalez posters in the lobby. From X. I have 300 coins exactly. Huh. Nice. That was just pure coincidence. I saw that and I'm like, is that just like something I haven't messed with yet? Speaking of things I haven't messed with. Ah, here it is. Oh. Who's sending me messages? Okay. See, this is the problem is now everybody's like waking up when September ends. All right. Dude, I just got going. I just got done answering my message, and then like another one just immediately popped up, and I'm like, no, please. Okay. To be fair, that was also somebody I wasn't expecting to message me because they're kind of busy. Because not only are they at that convention, they're part of the staff, so I was not expecting to hear back from them for a while. I even sent that in the message. I'm like, if you don't get this immediately or can't respond immediately, like, don't worry about it. I don't need an answer right this second. I'm pretty sure it's one of the posters at the top of the lobby if the key remains in the same spot that it used to be. Which it's looking like it is. Yeah, that looks like just nondescript text. We'll get rid of them all. Why not? That's the key to the storage room. Go to the second floor of the storage room from X. Yeah, you can jump that. Can I talk to this kid over here? He probably thinks I'm cool, right? Think you could even beat Prince Mush? Yeah, I think that's the first time this has gotten name dropped. If I had like read through all the text, I would already know who that is. It's just the first ever champion of the Glitz Pit. It's not. It's important to the plot, but it will get revealed of why it's important at a later time, and that is not right now. It'll basically be at the end of the. At the end of a chapter. Hey, guess what I remembered exists? key. Oh, I'll bet it's behind that box. I'm like, I could have sworn there was a star piece, like, in one of these rooms. I bet it's here, isn't it? Oh, it's not. Okay, well, you know what? I was wrong. Let's traumatize Flurry. That seems like the right thing to do. Oh my word! What on earth is this? Betty and you poor dear and King K, how awful. Oog. Oog. Yeah, he did. Except he's not, because you'll see him after the chapter ends. Don't get near the ring when no one is around. Oh, he did. He also did. No, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, probably not, but it's okay. Here, we'll help. We'll give him CPR. Oh, it's not working. Oh well. Back here? Hey, there it is. I knew one of these storage rooms had a star piece in it. My word, did you see that? Huh. I think at this point we just go and fight Rawk. And unsurprisingly, since I mentioned the big bad and how it's not Rawk, that's obviously not the last thing you do in the chapter. And we're good here, because, like, we got that. Oh, Goombella does need health. Okay, fine. Alright. I assume that, like, there's no reason it wouldn't. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, like, granted, they all could have been at full, but it's like, there's no reason if everybody is napping that, like, the only one that actually gets the full health is the person that you currently have as your party member that's out on the field. That would be a bit dumb. But oh well. And it's the championship fight against Mr. Hawk. Where is... Oh, it's right there. I just wanted to turn the sound up slightly for the Rawk Hawk fight. For me, anyway. And I might turn it up a little bit. There are no conditions. Fight that champ with every trick and technique you got. Good. It wasn't going to be like, hey, you're not allowed to attack for the first 3 turns. Hi. Yeah, we get the other locker room that no one ever uses. Because I think even after, like, the Glitz Pit reinstates after the chapter is over, I don't think anybody uses that room. I think it's still empty, which is super weird of, like, hey, you could, like, take everybody that's in the minor leagues, technically everybody, I know that there's a small amount of people in there, but you could take all 10 of them and split them in, instead of having one room with 10 people, you'd have 2 rooms with 5. That's going to feel substantially more roomy. Even though it's still 5 people in a room, that's a lot less than 10. I have to say? Raspberry. Nice. We're totally trapped. Oh my god, Mario's eyes were super creepy just then. Ugh. Like Little Orphan Annie from the old comics, how she didn't have any eyes, just round white circles. He fears the rot. Not really, you're not that hard to beat, actually. I'm pretty sure last time we fought Rawk, like, he literally didn't even get to do anything. We just kept clocking him out, and he couldn't do anything. We basically just stun-locked him right when the match started. Oh yeah, coin. Can we take a nap? Can't take a nap. There's no actual time limit, despite what the game would have you believe here. Anything else in these? Another coin. Another coin. Sorry, it's gonna take a while to break that habit. Go away, Peach. Nobody asked for you. Another very cucka feeling inducing area here. Can we, like, open any of these? Hey! Oh, it'll actually let you go back in there. Nice. No, I was just curious. Just curious. It's fine. It's fine. Anything else in here? Because I know that door out there is also locked. Oh, man, yeah. Please and thank you. That's not like a crazy rare item or anything, but man, if you're watching this on VOD, you should probably check all those, because I'm pretty sure this is also locked, yeah. Locked as well. Well, to the toilet we go. We've got to flush. It's the only way. Why are they surprised to hear the sound of a toilet flushing? No one's ever pooped in here since we've ever had those installed. Everybody just held it. Just went off the side of the world. I don't know. I request that we never do that again. Oh, in the Major League locker room, quickly to the arena. Just the more frazzled that she gets, the more her voice cracks. Because yes, I am doing that on purpose, but my god, I just love that idea of the more frazzled she gets. That's pretty good. Here, I should probably save. We haven't saved, like, since before the chapter even started. Gonzalez! You're late, I know. Battle. Ah, so you weren't confident that you could beat us, huh? Ah, that's why. He's like, yeah, I don't know what the crystal star thing is. Yeah, they are different people. I forgot they told you that, but it's pretty safe to assume. Alright, well. Start with the obvious. That's Rawk. He flips, flaps, and slaps. That's what the book says. Excuse you? Max HP is 40, attacks 4, defense is 0. Really? It's 0? I thought it would be at least more. He's really good at area maneuvers, but other than that, he's pretty... One thing you should know about Rawk is that he never fights fair, or he never fights above the board. Carelessness needs the lifelessness, you know? Yeah, sure enough does. What if we just, like, didn't let him do anything the entire fight? What if we did that? Again, I want to know why you can throw the bomb into the audience. Like, for what reason would you do that? Or is it like, if it gets stuck in the middle between you and the enemy, it goes into the audience? Also, I love that pose. That's solid. That's pretty good. I'm gonna give it one try, at least. I don't know what it is about that third jump, man. Didn't really matter, because I was at full anyway. Stick to the tried and true here. Especially since you get 4 stylishes by doing that instead of 2. A lot easier to get the power back up. Is that enough to clock him out again? Not quite, no. Alright. I guess he's gonna get 1 attack. Unless I can B-guard it, in which case that'd be pretty funny. Hey, better than I thought. This may actually be fun. I mean, it's not gonna be fun if you're not allowed to do anything, but, you know. Nah, let's just go ahead and fight him normally. I'm thinking save the star points for the final fight, so it's fine. You're kind of annoying. Oh, thank you. I've got no choice but to hang from the ceiling. I mean, that was annoying at worst. Flurry can still do her. Yeah, she can still get him. Alright, well, if that's the case, let's go ahead and... Excuse you? I'm trying to play a game here, man. You'd be throwing your soda cans. There. Alright, Flurry. Now you can break his neck. I like that part where it changes the victory to a power ballad. That's nice. I'll put the volume back to normal. So if you're getting any echo, it should have gone away now. Thanks. Oh, you actually get to wear it in this game. That's kind of cool. We're rich. If we can drop that off, like if we get the opportunity to give that to the dude, I'll probably put in 200 of that. The slow, silent walk with no sound. She doesn't speak to us, nothing. Alright, there we go. So this is the room where I plan to murder you. that carpet. Ew. Congratulations again, Mr. Champion. From now on, this is where you'll stay. It's your room now, so make yourself at home. You use the terminals you always have, of course. Will there be anything else? Nope. We get the golden Game Boy Advance now. Good to know I'm not the only one that called him a chicken. It's been called a chicken and a rooster. Mario, darling, there's a voice. Yes. Yeah. We got it. If you could kindly let us have control. Might it be a ghost? No. It's not a ghost. I almost swooned. Discover the true nature of the ghost from X. There's not a ghost. Alright, so there's not anything there. I don't think there's any hidden star pieces. Oh, they did not heal us after that fight. Well, we're resting in the bed. You gotta rest in the bed with the tiger print. I think this is the only one that gives you, like, the star power back, too. Which didn't matter, but I believe it's the only one that does. There is no way that someone else did not hear that noise. I mean, if they heard us traveling through the plumbing, there's no way they didn't hear that. I like that King K idiot walk in on me when I was with that. Oh my. Now I can't shake the feeling that Jolene and Gonzalez surrounded me. For my sake. Man, I need to go listen to some Shinedown. It's been a hot minute. I did get some new CDs for my car, which, because I'm old, I'm very excited for. And yes, my car can still play CDs. It's 21 years old, that's how. Yeah. Don't, be sure to not forget that. It'll be a while before you can get back in here. I'm pretty sure this is the one with the paper, so I'm gonna open this one first. And that will be why. One of the few times it pays to pay attention to, like, which drawer he was opening to look at this. Because you want to pick the incorrect one first. A machine under the ring using a crystal star. These are the blueprints. I don't know what the rest of the nerd talk says, but I think the crystal star powers it. Paper's right, then the machine can suck the power to people. Yuck. Oh, crud, you think that King K... Yeah. Hi. Great, Gallopin' Gulpits. How in tarnation did you get here, son? I mean, he does kind of look like a Gulpin. Well, slap me and call me Sassafras. I mean, I could slap you if you would come over here. I've got a hammer. I could just use that. Hi. Why'd you do it? Just leaves? What is this music that's playing? Whatever you do, don't go into the arena when there's no one around. And then, of course, we do that, like, almost immediately at the first available opportunity. Because we're dumb. Little dirt nap. Lovely. Taking a poop. Is he gonna still be the nacho cheese color? Is he still gonna be nacho grubba? Yep, he still is. How is, like, nobody else that's, like, around, like, the security guards? How are they not hearing all this? Macho! Alright. First things first. That's Macho Grubba. He's Grubba. Yeah, he's Grubba all souped up on Crystal Star Power. Max speed is 60, attacks 4, and defense is surprisingly still 0. His attack under simple. First, he can increase the number of times he can attack. Then he powers himself up with all sorts of wild power-uppy moves. So it's pretty important to pay close attention to how he's powered himself up. Well, this thing about this most is he's just regular Grubba a moment ago. I guess the Crystal Stars really are powerful. But then why can't we do that? We've got multiple of them. Oh well. Let's see how well this works on him. I remember it being okay, but maybe I'm thinking of a different boss. I felt like I had to, like, do that for a longer amount of time, maybe, than a normal enemy, but it wasn't hard, per se. This feels like a pretty honest to God, like, pretty good loop you can get yourself in here of like doing good damage, getting the star power back, and then just being able to immediately clock out whoever it was again. And if you're not getting enough from the star power, you could probably just appeal. Sure, I'll take the heart. I don't need it, but I'll take it. It's still appreciated. Oh, it didn't work. Well, shoot. No, thank you. I don't need that. Away with you. I'll be able to at least get Sweet Treat if I need it, so... Is he actually gonna attack? Nope, he's just gonna take a poop. Ow. So he finally did the first damage of his attack now that he is less than half health. Nice. Ow. That'll be enough for Sweet Treat, if nothing else. I ain't finished it. I don't know, man. You're looking pretty tired there. He's wiggly now. So attacks will be dodged. I'm still gonna take a crack at him though. Oops. Yeah, but I can still be stylish as I completely whiff both shots. He's gonna get into Wiggly now. Yep, no more Wigglies. That's not the button I meant to hit. Alright, I think we're good now. Nice. Yeah, I was wondering if he could raise his defense, because honestly that was about the worst thing he could do, and he didn't do it until the fight almost was over. Let's see. Well, now I can't really do a lot of damage to him. Power of Weenie! I did not see how much damage that did. Oh, he's down to 1. Yeah, so he's almost gone. Karate. Man, don't do the wiggly junk. His defense is gone. So basically, if he takes a hit from either of these at all, he's dead. Which he did. $21, nice, my lucky number. There's the B-list star. Mario's crowd and stage will get bigger. No, my hat. I needed that. It was the real source of my power. Oh, he did. By the name of Mush. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by messages, so I'm just kind of letting the music play here. No! But thanks to the power of miracles. That's a nice little glittery star effect. That was a surprisingly good transition of him, like, getting up, too. Yeah, I expected him to, like, snap into place like that. Thud. I mean, she's right, though.
Oh, yeah.
You got a crystal star. Star power is now 4, and Mario learned the special move Power Lift, which is one of my favorites. I love using the stat buffs and debuffs, mostly the buffs in this game, of just raising my offense and defense, namely my offense to, like, unreasonable levels of too powerful. Let's fill steamy seamy. Oh, I don't know where I got steamy from. There's no T in that word. Steamy Underside was a dark, dangerous place, seething with conspiracy. With the help of the lovely Miss Jolene, Mario revealed Grubba's true identity, and acquired the 3rd Crystal Star by defeating the monstrous Macho Grubba. Grubba used the power of the Crystal Star to run his power-draining machine. What other hidden powers might these strange and mystical items possess? Well, who can say? Meanwhile, back here. So I heard you got your butts kicked. Yeah, we did. We suck. It's probably because we only had about 10 health on average each. But next time, we'll use a bomb and then forget it. And lose it somewhere. But I'll blame Vivian, which will cause her heel turn on me. And Marilyn's there too, I guess. No doubt about it, I'm officially bored. Well, good news, you don't have to take a shower to impress Tech this time, you can just go. Noom. Hi again. So what's new with you? What do you mean go ask? I recently obtained specific information. That's nice. Yeah, we now get the elevators. Not fully, but some. Peach, can you decide how you feel about, like, not if you're in love or not, but, like, he is helping you more than anybody else, and you can't seem to decide if you like him or hate him. Like, you're turning into Lori from The Walking Dead, and that is not a compliment in the least. If you don't remember her from Walking Dead, good. That means you probably blocked her out of memory, because she was an awful character. She was one of those characters of, like, she'd want one thing 1 minute and another thing the next minute, so, like, no matter what you did, you'd basically just piss her off. Didn't matter if you were husband, lover she was cheating with, son, acquaintance. Didn't really matter. Just nothing you did was ever good enough for her, so just did best to not spend time around her. Head to the right, it's the room nearby with the green lamp. Alright. Let's do it. Hello? I doubt there's any, like, new hidden... Like, this is the thing that always I was always checking around for when I first played, because in the first Paper Mario game, there were items that you could send to Mario. And so it actually did pay to, like, look around and see what you could get. Am I supposed to wear this ugly thing? The thing I'm more concerned is how does she, like, fit in it? Because, like, this is how tall she is now. Like, roughly this size of the locker. So, like, a little over half. We'll say, like, 2/3 of the height of that locker. Roughly. And it kind of smells a bit. Yeah, it probably does. Who knows how, but I got into it. Hey, let's keep it in our pants. And now all of a sudden she is, like, substantially smaller. Like, very clearly. She doesn't even go halfway up. She lost, like, half of her height from putting this on. How? Sup? Huh? What? Come again? Oh, you're on your break. Well, fine. Carry on. The squeaky shoes! What? Did you smell that, dude? What a weird smell. Sorry, that was me. It smelled nice. What is wrong, dude? Yeah, sorry, I've got to be, like, I don't know, running in place to build up sweat inside of this thing or something. And if they say, then don't speak to me. I'm busy. See, we got a busy X on clipboard here, and it says, do not disturb. Yeah, but I can't read, so... Sorry, the squeaky... The shoes! Alright. Now we get one of my favorite lines coming up here. It's a line that has, like, nothing to do with the actual game it's in. Like, if you tell people to name that game, they'll probably not get this one. Something is wrong with your voice, X-Not. Here it is. Perhaps I have a throat lozenge. No. Well, never mind. Food lozenge. Yeah, no thanks. Well, she at least remembered the salute, so there's that. I don't think she does that in the original game. Get out of that stupid uniform. Stupid shoes. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh good, they just warp you back here. That's nice. Yep, he's doing the same thing that they try to do every night. Take over the world. Yeah, this is one of those things a computer probably won't understand, of like, if your life is literally great, like you genuinely, which we really can't fathom it all that well because nobody's ever had this, but like, you have a life where literally everything goes your way, like everything is perfect from start to finish, like, all the stuff that's good is not going to be as impactful because you don't have the bad or even the neutral to compare it to. When you go through really shitty stuff, then once you actually hit parts of your life that are great, you just appreciate them that much more because you remember how bad things were. But if it's always good, it's just like, no, things are just always like this. Like, I just expect everything to be good all the time. That's the reason why people that are highly intelligent that don't get challenged, when they do finally get challenged after school, have a rough time. That's why people that are handed everything to them from their rich parents, if they get cut off, they don't know what to do. Like, More importantly, a bows. And potentially a sneeze. Yep, definitely a sneeze. That thing's hot. Everybody hide now. Save yourselves. Did you say something, your gorgeousness? Nothing as far as you know. Blah. He's large and in charge. Hell yeah, he is. You're scary, Mr. Giant Rad Breath Monster. Your big brother is here. We'll get through this. Uh-huh. Eek, flee! Hey, wait, the door's open. We can just leave. Oh, no, we can't. Hello. Hello. Hi. Perfect, I got it right when I was hoping for. What are the evildoers? You want our crystal star. Everything knows where it is. Tell us. How rude. You tell that asshole. My heart, don't startle me like that. I'm too old for this. You're both old, or it's hag versus hag. We're gonna go with you're both old. I also like the pondering Bowser. Nope, nothing. Let's move on, shall we? You, Elder Hag thing, where's the crystal star? Your answer, not your age, will determine your fate. What? Yeah, it already gone. Mort got it. Does his greed never end? That jackal. What? Yeah, you get him, Bowser. Yeah, see, Benny and King K are fine. Yeah, hit the weights, take some vitamins, and not steroids, and win the title fair and square. I mean, he does win it back, but also, like, he only got dropped down to one spot below the champion. And if the champion's leaving, then that would make him the champion again. So really, he doesn't have to do anything to get that title back. He just has to also not leave, basically. I'll keep your spot open. Yeah, until they lose all the info on you and you have to refight your way through the arena. But that's besides the point. I wonder if you actually get to fight Prince Mush in this one, maybe. Maybe, like, Rawk is the number one and Prince Mush is the champion or something like that. That'd be nice. Before we go, let's feast on weenies. You may. You may. Nah. I know for one of the side quests, I don't know which, but I believe you need 2 of those for a side quest from the Trouble Center later on, so bear that in mind. I want to say if you use this, like, baking, it gives you something really good. That should be fine for items. For now. I think we are gonna go ahead and call it here for the morning. And I will probably play some tonight, depending on how long my VR meetup goes. Which probably won't go too terribly long, I would wager. I'm gonna save one more time to be sure. But yeah, we'll pick up more of this and get started into Chapter 4. So yeah, thoughts thus far, before we head off, I'll keep it short. Liking it thus far. I don't really, like kind of like what Icarus said, the parts that are improved, and there's nothing that's, like, actively making the game worse. At most, it's like, or at worst, it's on par. with the first game, which was already very, very good. So, yeah, no complaints. I'm glad that people that have watched others play Thousand Year Door that have really wanted to play it, that didn't want to emulate it or couldn't due to their computer not being good enough and didn't want to buy it because it's also expensive, now have the chance to buy it. And gaming stuff is still expensive, but it would be way cheaper to pay $60 than like $150. So yeah, definitely recommend it if you like the Paper Mario, the early Paper Mario games. If you played the Thousand Year Door on GameCube, you will like this. So can recommend it. Definitely improved. Boggly Woods was a lot better. I'm trying to think of the other chapter that I'm not like super big on. Boggly Woods is like the first one that comes to mind. Let's see, what are the other ones? So we did the castle, we did the Boggly Woods, we did Glitz Pit. It would be Creepy Steeple, which I do like. I don't like going back and forth a bunch, but other than that, it's fine. I do like the pirate stuff. The XX Express, I think I like the concept more than the actual execution, but it's still pretty good. I don't like hunting down General White, but the moon otherwise is okay. It's probably my second least favorite, but I like the enemies and the style in there, but I just don't like going through it. So really the Boggly Woods is probably the only one that I'm not super big on. So I expect the game will keep up a good pace. I'm looking forward to getting the other partners and seeing what other content might have been changed or if there's anything new added. But for now, we'll leave it at that, and I will see you guys, provided that I'm not tired after the meetup, later tonight. Probably, I'm going to guess, around 7 to 8 Central, which is going to be roughly around this time in 12 hours. So, if you're watching, take care, go get some sleep like I will, and I'll see you then. If you're watching this on the vlog, then the next part might be up already, potentially. So, take care, and I will see you guys for Chapter 4 next time.